Do you remember what you and I were talking about after Nash's funeral? About making every day count?
Yeah?
Okay, what you said made me realize that what I really want is to spend the rest of my life with Lindsay. So I asked her right there and then, right there in the church.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, most people wouldn't be as hopeful as you are right now.
I don't know.
No, you've had a lot of real, well, a couple of big disappointments recently. Adriana and Charlie, but see, you're not bitter. You talk about appreciating what's right out there in front of you and grabbing onto it, not losing it, you know?
Well, I'm not sure about the whole not bitter part, but what can you do? Dig a hole and climb in?
Might sound tempting, I
It helps to have somebody to talk to. Somebody who never pulls his punches. Somebody who's wise.
Yeah. Where the hell is this guy anyway? I'd like to have a word with him myself.
Someday when I finally grow up, I hope to be just like him. In the meantime, if there's anything I can ever do for you, all you have to do is ask.
Okay. I will. Right now. Will you be my best man?
Why would a mogul like you take time out to come see a nobody like me?
Do you really want to discuss this in front of, how shall I put it, the latest chick you're shacking up with?
We're not shacking up. And if you've come to insult Gigi, you can get right back in your limo and leave.
How gallant. Fine. I paid you a large sum of money to leave Landview. And somehow, he's still here. Indeed. So I tried to stop payment on my check when I found out that you were failing to live up to our agreement. And you cashed it.
You can have the toaster I got when I opened the account.
I want my money back.
Not mine to give to you.
I want you to go to that bank and
the account I opened isn't in my name. It's in Shane's. You're sending my boy to college. Wow. Bo, I'm flattered. But what about Clint?
Well, Clint was married to Lindsay briefly, and now he's living with Nora. Yeah. It's complicated.
Well, Lindsay and I have had a few complications of our own.
Yeah, but that's all in the past. And Lindsay knows how much you meant to Jen, and that's very important to Lindsay, which makes you the best man to be my best man.
Then I'd be honored.
Well, thank you.
Of course, I'll have to give you a few pointers in the whole wedding thing. First, make everybody think you're not going to show up. Then when you do, have an old girlfriend interrupt the ceremony. If you're as lucky as I was, Lindsay will punch her out.
Speaking of Gigi, you figuring things out?
Well, you told me I should deal with my feelings for Gigi before I married Adriana.
You ready to face those feelings now?
Oh, Viki, I'm not in love with Bo. I'm not. Well, you're right. I mean, I still love him because he's Matthew's father.
Yeah, right.
Well, no, Clint and I are very happy together. Oh. And that, of course, comes with its own pangs of guilt.
Why?
Because of Dorian. Dorian used our relationship as her motivation to take over BE.
Please, that kind of guilt is pointless.
Well, honestly, she was intending to drive a wedge between Clint and me. She's done just the opposite.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm pleased to hear that.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is strange.
What is it?
Well, talking to you, of all people, about how happy Clint and I are together.
Nora, get over it.
Okay.
I must admit, when I first heard about your relationship, I guess I was just taken aback.
Well, you certainly didn't show it.
Wasn't any of my business, was it?
Well,
besides, I was involved at the time.
At the time? It's all over?
Oh, yes.
Roxy, is it okay if I use your computer to update my resume?
Oh, yeah, knock yourself out, man. So, is Rex ever going to forgive me?
Your forgiveness hinges on whether or not you tell the truth.
Oh, I think the truth's going to hurt him even more. I've been keeping it secret his whole life.
Well, some secrets should be told. Others, zip, click.
And which one is mine?
Only you know the answer to that.
When Gigi stood up in that church and admitted that she still loved me, it was like a punch in the stomach. But a good punch, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Well, that lasted for about 5 seconds, and then I realized I'm standing up here in my tux, about to get married to another woman, and this is when you tell me you love me.
Well, if she told you that before, would you be married to Adriana right now? Well, if she told you that before, would you be married to Adriana right now?
I'm sorry to interrupt. I need to speak with Marcie.
Oh, that's all right. I'll think about your options, and I'll give you a call.
Okay, thank you. Thanks so much. Everything okay? Yeah, I'm fine. What about you? Yeah, everything's pretty great. I know this is last minute, but I was wondering, do you want to be my maid of honor?
You're getting married?
Tonight. Yeah, Bo asked me, and I said yes.
Oh my God, that is wonderful. Oh my God, of course I'll be your maid of honor. This is amazing. I can't believe this.
I know. It's like a miracle, and I never believed in miracles before, but I do now.
Yeah, so do I.
Viki? I thought you and Charlie were so in love.
I did love him, Nora. Still do. But the lies that man told me. Oh, my God. He lied about who he was. He lied about Jared. He lied about Rex. He let that boy believe that he was his father.
Okay, well, Roxy had a hand in that.
Oh, yes, I know. It was her idea. But he went along with it. Why? And then when the time came to tell the truth, he got himself drunk into a stupor. Ended up in the hospital with alcohol poisoning.
Did he have a history of abuse of alcohol?
Oh, my God, yes, big time.
Oh.
Charlie is a recovering alcoholic. Or he was. And he still won't take responsibility. He keeps saying he doesn't remember drinking, and he always remembered that first drink. The whole thing just sounds like another lie.